So obviously right here, the Colombia's, they've allowed the hippos, the cocaine hippos from Pablo Escobar's cocaine hippos to be euthanized now. You did a show where you went and sterilized a bunch of them, right? What's
literally was commenting on the news about this last night as well. Yeah, I mean, look, so even in this synopsis of the news story here, it says the country now has an estimated 170 wild hippos. Wrong.
No, okay.
No, they have well over 200 hippos.
Okay.
Like even the counts, like, I was working with the government of Colombia, like the state and government appointed biologists who were sitting there going, we know that there are 200 now, and by 6 months from now, there'll be 280.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the growth is so exponential.
Mm.
You know, you go from 2 to 4 to 16. Like, the way that the growth goes is crazy.
Of course, yeah.
We went down there to try and create this sort of blueprint, this three-pillared approach of capture, castration, sterilization, neutralization to try and resolve the problem with the government. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I mean, this is TV movie magic. By no means am I the world-leading expert on how to solve the Colombian hippo crisis.
Right, sure. Right.
These guys that I worked with in Colombia, Cornare, they're fucking awesome. Awesome scientists, awesome people. They know more than I did. I made a great TV show with them. I brought them some cool tools, and we worked really well together. But they're the experts, not me. Mm-hmm. And as we sat down there, in fact, Kyle, maybe you could pull up that YouTube live thing I did where we were castrating one. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this. But, you know, they were like, there's nothing we can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, unless we start shooting these things or start catching mass capture and removal, like
right.
It's just, you know, yes, in the 2 weeks I was there, we caught and sterilized and castrated 6.
That's a lot. Sounds like a lot.
It's a lot. A lot of them were juveniles, but that's a tiny dent.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It takes one male and one female, and the problem continues.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, think about how many humans there were literally just 100 years ago. It's like there's like 4 billion more.
Right. Exactly.
So it said, well, here's a funny thing on that. Did you know that more than half of the humans that have ever lived are currently alive?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I did.
That's crazy.
That's what I was just thinking about when I said. Well, not that
they're going to call 80 of them.
Yeah. So I don't know why the number is 80. What I do know is that this will drastically slow it down because it'll reduce the population by more than half. If you want my honest opinion as a biologist trying to take emotion out of it, they should kill all but like 6 and put 6 back into Hacienda Annapolis in an awesome zoo controlled area. And let people still see them and be a part of it because they are detrimental to the environment. And there's this thing that we say in invasive species biology, which is it takes 10% of the effort to kill 90% of the population and then 90% of the effort to kill the remaining 10.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And so if they're going out and going like, we're going to kill 80, that might be Cornar, the government, whomever's way of being like, that's as many as we think we can get easily on our budget. Or that might be a number that they've said, if we do this, we'll buy ourselves another 10 years to figure it out. I don't know the rationale behind the number 80, but unless you get pretty much all of them with absolutely no predators, no disease, unlimited food, it's just this problem will be back again in a few years. Like, it's not going away.
How many did he start with?
4.
4?
4.
How many years ago? 20?
1986, I want to say.
Shit.
Maybe fact check me on that, Kyle. It's whenever he got killed, they let them out.
40 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did they let him out?
Because they're hippos, bro. You try fucking catching and moving hippos.
Right.
Yeah.
But they could have done it when there was 4, man.
He got them from Texas. Oh, interesting.
1981. Yeah.
Man.
I didn't know that he got the hippos
one
from Texas.
1 male and 3 females.
Wow. So
Wow.
that
Yeah,
male
but bro,
was
this
stoked.
it's 1981. You could do fucking anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're Pablo Escobar. Your house walls are filled with cash. You want hippos? You send a plane to get hippos.
Yeah.
It's a non-issue. But yeah, literally 4 hippos, and it's kind of sad because like they're super inbred too, right? Because it's 4 hippos have made 200.
Yeah.
So the genetics are fucked on them.
Oh, wow.
Can you tell by looking at them?
No, they look good.
Okay.
They and maybe it's because it's such a rich environment and their diet is so good. I don't know, but they don't look weird or genetically bottlenecked. But no, it's the whole thing's crazy. I think the reason that they haven't just done like a mass kill is that the town of Doral, if Kyle, maybe you can Google it, Doral, Colombia. It's like the entire theme of the town is hippos now. Like you drive in and that's not it. Doradal. I'm sorry, Kyle. Doradal. That's why you're not finding
he
it.
wrote Dolar.
Doradel, Colombia, and then like type in like hippos or Hacienda Annapolis. Like there's hippo statues everywhere. See the second photo over?
Yeah.
There's basically the whole town is a tourist town built around seeing the hippos, and then a really big theme park where Pablo Escobar's house used to be, Hacienda Annapolis. So people would be very upset if the hippos were gone all of a sudden because there's so much tourism and just stuff around the history of the hippos.
Right.
Are there like hippos walking, like, do they like walk down the street?
You see them if you go drive around on the main highway. It's like that.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Yes, they are on the street.
Everywhere at night. Like if you're walking around at night, there's hippos crossing the street. There's hippos in the field.
They kind of do look like big capybaras. So.
They do, but no, the whole thing's really interesting. What they should do is Hacienda Annapolis is, look it up, Kyle, 400 acres or something, which is his former estate. They should just fence like 12 of them in there.
Yeah.
And, breed a few or whatever and keep the lineage and just get rid of the rest.
Yeah.
Because that would actually allow the town to continue. 4,000 acres. It's a huge place.
That would actually solve the problem.
It would solve the problem. It's probably a budget problem more than anything because it's, like I said, it takes 90% of the work to get the last 10% out. And that's hard there.
Yeah.
Like, we struggled with the hippos. It's not easy. They're everywhere, but there's so much habitat for them to run and hide.
Yeah. Wow.